Andrew McCart, iFLTV. I'm delighted as always to be joined by my friend Mr. Sam Jones. I call you my friend because I think you are. Can I say you're my friend?
Listen, if we're not friends, then I don't know what is.
Well,
You're Scottish, but you are my friend.
Is that my only downfall? Is that the only thing wrong with me?
No, listen, we're friends, Andrew, definitely.
Yeah, Sam, how long you've been in the game? You know to hold the mic like this.
What, to like
like this?
Do the IFL?
No, but you don't have to go, yeah, Andrew, I'm speaking to you.
I know, but like, it's just, do you know what it is? It's just a habit. It's a daft habit. Apologise. I try and keep it really stiff.
Keep it there. Keep it right there on the chin. There we go. You're going to get more of this in your life. You do know that, right? You're going to get more interviews where you're going to look professional, but waving like this doesn't help.
I'm professional, aren't I? So, but I'm trying to keep it stern.
Definitely good man. Talk to me about Dan Toward. Now, listen, Dan, it's for a young fighter to come off a loss, especially a loss like that, and then go in and put a performance like that.
Yeah.
What was his mood and his feelings like today?
When I say this, I mean this really sincerely. We weren't like concerned, if that makes sense. We just listen. Shit happens. It happens. It's boxing. But like, he's gone in there. He's looked really good, and he's took the guy out. And by the way, what a lovely kid he is. By the way, what a lovely kid he is. And he came to have a go. So yeah, it was really proud of Dan there, because he didn't. He said he doesn't feel any nerves, but deep down, he must have felt a bit of like the weight of the world was on his shoulders a little bit, because it's like he's coming back from a loss, and he's done great there, and he's performed brilliantly. So yeah, really proud of him.
I was speaking to some people, and I said this to Dan, that we should commend Dan, right? Even though he got that loss and it was a knockout loss, but he's a prospect that's he got knocked out trying to knock that guy out. Yeah. So he's not timid, he's not defensive. He's trying to knock you out, and he got caught. So
also, all of Dan's fights are all guys with positive records. Yeah. Even today, positive record. I know he's lost a couple of times on the spin, but he's not a journeyman. Tried to win. Do you know what I mean? He tried to win. He didn't just get on the back foot. So yeah, Dan Toward's still a world-class prospect.
What's next from Sam as his manager?
Momentum. Just rebuild momentum, and then maybe a good fight at the end of the year for him.
Definitely. And what about yourself? I've seen that Dave Caldwell's trying to get you a fight on MisFits. I said I'd fight you on MisFits.
Everyone just keeps wanting to fight me on MisFits. And listen, I'd do it. If their money's right, I'd do it.
Would you fight me on MisFits?
Absolutely fucking no chance.
Come on. I need to pay my mortgage off, mate.
Yeah, you can. You'd have to take a dive, though. I'll take a dive, mate.
I'll get knocked out by Sam Jones if my mortgage gets paid off.
You wouldn't. You'd never live it down.
If my mortgage gets paid off, I'll get knocked out by Sam Jones. I would. Think about it.
Just call Mams now.
Call Mams. Yeah. Busy time for yourself. Every time I see your Instagram, you're putting up different things with Pat Brown. You've got an absolutely unbelievable Hamza Uddin as well. I think he's fighting us very, very soon.
I've got a signing or two on the way.
A new signing?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Just tell me.
No, definitely not.
This is what we do, Sam.
Got a big one, prospect, and it's good times, Andrew. It's good times, because I thought to myself, I've got the energy and the time for boxing. I love the game. I'm completely like indebted to boxing, to be honest with you, because it's my whole life. It's my whole life, and I work hard, and I like to think I do my job good. So. Yeah,
can I ask you a little personal question? How do you manage it, having a young family and a house?
Difficult.
And that? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Because obviously you're on the phone all the time.
It's difficult, yeah, because I'm on the phone a lot, right? And then it's a tough question, to be honest with you, Andrew. Like, it's quite personal, because people don't really understand it. Like, because your family has to be put first, but at the same time, if you want to, this is not just boxing, by the way, or what I do. Like, any man or woman, if you want to give your family a good life, you have to be obsessed with what you do, in my opinion, to succeed. That's the way I've been brought up. So, yeah, I do try and find balance. I am trying to find balance, but yeah, of course it's difficult. I'm sure it's difficult for you as well, because you're out and about a lot, and you have to put food on the table, don't you, for your family? You've got a young family, and so have I. So, yeah. Well, you've got me going here, Andrew. You've got me going here, but no, yeah, it is difficult. It is difficult. It's getting more difficult as well, because the youngest ones that gets upset when you leave and stuff. So yeah, but at the end of the day, it's
they'll understand.
I'm blessed to do this job. Do you understand? Because I can go home after this. I don't have to check in on a 9 to 5 job, which like you leave your kid in the morning, you come back and they're in bed. Like, I'm blessed to be in this position, very, very blessed, and I'm forever fortunate. This is the reason why I show the job the respect it deserves. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'm talking shit.
No, I
show it the respect, and I try extra hard, because I'm very fortunate to be here.
No,
So-
listen, perfect answer, Sam. And like I say, it is difficult because we do
Yeah.
travel a lot and don't see our kids. And as much as it is fun and it's quite easy, it's
Very
not
fun.
physically demanding.
But some days you do feel like, fucking hell, I need a breather here. But look, at the end of the day, I'm just, again, a big pork chop that does my job. I don't get punched in the face, but it's taxing.
There's a lot of people that want to punch you in the face.
Yeah, well, listen, that's up to them, mate. Like, in saying that, even though it's sarcastic, if you put your energy into like disliking, so I promise you, Andrew, I don't dislike nobody. Like, I might have a thing where I'm like, hey, I'm not keen on him, but I don't hate anybody. Because if you put your time and energy into yourself and bettering your life, you would be further in life. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you never catch successful people hating on other people. I truly believe that. We're going well off topic.
Yeah, we're getting
a bit fucking
it's like an
deep
Eddie
here,
Hearn
Andrew.
interview.
Yeah,
It's like an Eddie Hearn.
Yeah, well, Timu Eddie Hearn. Yeah. But no, that's the reality, isn't it? Put time and energy into your own self to better your own self, and you'll be a better person for it.
100%. Now let's talk Jack Carroll, Harlan Eubank. It's just weeks away
on,
now.
Jack.
I cannot wait for it because as much as people might look at this fight and say like Harlan Eubank's not fought like something like Jack Carroll,
21
might
and
be
0. What is he?
21 and 0.
21, 22 and 0, whatever he is.
But it's actually it's a tasty little fight. I'm looking
This is
forward
what
to
I
it.
mean. Like this is why. Listen, Simon Jordan's a very intelligent man, but I had to tell him. What was what.
What did you
because,
tell him?
Yeah, well, he was saying that Jack's kind of how the mighty have fought. But listen,
Yeah, I've seen that,
Harlan
yeah.
Eubank is a top 10 in all the governing bodies in welterweight. So if Jack Catchell would have fought, I don't know, Serbian guy or some different guy from Eastern European fighter that's top 10 in the governing body, you wouldn't say anything. You'd moan because you don't know who he is. Harlan Eubank is a good fighter, really good fighter. We don't know how good he is, but he's still top 10 in the world. And Jack Catchell is giving the fans another fight, another domestic fight that people are going to care about, and people, I believe, are going to come out to watch it. I hope it's a good fight, which I think it's going to be. And Jack Catchell needs to show levels.
By that, does he need to be more aggressive in this fight? Like, because an Honourable Boza fight, maybe in his own admission, he
I
said
think they both do.
Yeah.
I think they both do. Listen, Harlem's under pressure for different reasons. He's talking about, and listen, and I mean this, and Harlem knows it as well. Harlem's my friend. I get on really well. Harlan Eubank is a real friend of mine, right? And I respect him loads. I respect the Eubank name, but I respect Harlem as a person. But he's under pressure. His surname's Eubank, and you can't go around Eubank supremacy this and try and burgle a win. You have to come out and have it. And I'm sure Jack will oblige. It has to be a good fight for the fans.
Well,
Both of them. They're both under
Yes.
pressure to deliver a good fight for the fans. Both of them.
Well, that's why I'm intrigued by it, because I think you saying that, I think both fighters understand that as well.
They've both got what's the word?
A duty.
A duty to the British boxing fans to give them a fight.
Listen,
AO Arena, July the 5th. Come out and watch it.
I'll be there with
Let's
Sam
go.
Jones again. Sam, one final one from me. Well, two final ones from me. I want to get your, as a manager, right? I'm going to give you props. You're a very good manager.
Thanks.
How do you manage Moses Itauma?
To be honest with you, right, and I've said it a few times, and I know, yeah, he's not been hit on the chin and all that kind of stuff. I think he's the best. I can't call him a prospect. I just think outside of maybe 2 or 3, Moses Itauma beats them all now.
Who's the 2 or 3? Just the top dog?
Usyk.
Dubois.
Can't really count Fury. I think he beats Dubois. And I don't mean to do that because I really love what Daniel Dubois is doing. And I give him a big chance against Usyk. And the only reason why I'm not saying he's going to beat Usyk, I'm a bit of a coward because I've backed against Usyk 4 times. So I don't want to do that again and get it completely wrong. But I do have this feeling Daniel Dubois is going to show up in that fight. And I think it's going to be a really good fight. But I just think Moses Itauma is like, Daniel Dubois is world class, right? And he's like world class because he's made himself world class, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's drilling, he's done really well. Don Charles has kind of given him that extra gear. Kieran Farrell as well. He's got a good team of people that he obviously trusts and he believes in. But Moses Itauma, like, do that knockout, he done it like on the back foot. Like
Going backwards, yeah.
He looks absolutely sensational. Really sensational.
I was hoping for like a Sam Jones anecdote. No, you say like he's like a stripper in Amsterdam and they just whatever.
But like he is just. He's just gonna fuck people up, isn't he, Moses Itauma? He really is. He's a. It's just Queensbury have got a frightening talent on their hands there. If you get it right with him, he's generational.
Yeah, definitely. One final one, Lomachenko retiring.
Yeah.
I rattled off his achievements. How good was he? What was that? Just got pinked in the face by a stone from Dave Caldwell.
What the fuck was that? Oh my God! It looked like
That's what I'm thinking, aye.
That looked like a little turd. Thing is though, Dave, do you know now? Sleep with one eye open. Be on,
Dave, jump in. I'm talking about Lomachenko. I'm talking about Lomachenko. Jump in.
Be on guard.
All right. Yeah, Lomachenko. How good? Retirement. 37 years old. Amateur.
Guido Vianello did his professional debut at the Hulu Theatre on the Lomachenko Pedraza undercard. Lomachenko Pedraza. I think it was Lomachenko Pedraza. Was it Lomachenko Pedraza?
It wasn't. I don't know his name was Pedraza, but was it Pedraza?
Let me just double check.
What do you want to do?
I need to double check it because I don't want to obviously
I'll
start
race
this
you.
and get it
I've
wrong.
got 5G.
I need to get it right because I don't want to get it wrong.
Just take your time, Sam. I mean, this is all raw. When the night is young.
Jose Pedraza, it was.
Was it? There you go, you're right.
It was Jose Pedraza at the Hulu Theatre. Let me see where it was. Madison Square Garden at the theatre in New York. Guido Vianello made his debut, and I got the privilege of watching Vasily Lomachenko there for the very first time. And I was there when he boxed Luke Campbell. It's all right, leave the light off. It's okay. We don't need light.
We do need lights.
But no.
It's going to cut off again.
Generational fighter, one of the all-time greats, one of the best people I've ever seen on the eye to watch. Lomachenko, absolute great of the game.
Mate, I'll cut it out there. I don't know what's going on with his lights, Sam. So
right.
I appreciate you as always, mate. Safe journey home. You go to Ipswich or Barnsley?
Yeah. By the way, this guy is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, right? And the more people in boxing like him, the better. Yeah. Trust me, really.
Fights anyone,
yeah, absolutely. Fights anybody. So give him another
My
opportunity
team or nothing.
at any available time because he comes and he has a go and he's tough as fuck.
There we go. Listen,
respect, my friend. Respect.
Nice to meet you, my friend. Right, well done. Thank you very much, Sam. I'll see you in the next one. Safe journey home.
Yes, thank you so much, mate. Cheers.